Marple's Maple Motor Oil, the organic motor oil guaranteed to make your car run smoother and sound sweeter, presents Life's Little Mystery Theater. T.S. Eliot famously wrote, April is the cruelest month, but March can be pretty insensitive too. And although it was spring, the snow still lay on the ground. What? Where's the gag?
Huh?
You know the dumb joke where you always misunderstand what I say and throw some prop on the stage?
I made a New Year's resolution. I wasn't going to do that anymore.
But you always do that at the beginning of Life's Little Mystery Theater. Ever since we started this show, it's a tradition.
Yeah, but it's getting old.
Okay. Anyway, the snow lay on the ground like a down pillow.
I can never keep resolutions.
Neither can I. You know, I wonder why it is that people can't keep their New Year's resolutions.
Good morning, Papa.
Good morning, Mary. Garson.
Good morning, my lord. The Colonel is here to see you, my lord.
Oh, this early. Show him to the library.
You seem a bit distracted, Papa. Is everything all right?
Well, to be honest, I seem to have mislaid my New Year's resolution.
You mean the one about being open to new ideas and not jumping to conclusions about people before you know all the facts?
Yes, that's the one.
How odd.
What is it?
Well, now that you mention it, my New Year's resolutions have gone missing as well. I was going to try not to be such a snob.
Were you?
Yes.
The Countess of Grantheth.
Granny, how nice to see you.
Well, yes, it would be, wouldn't it?
What is it, Garson?
The Colonel, my lord.
No, right. Tell him I'll be right along.
What was that about?
No, he has an antique pistol he wants to sell me. Well, Mama, to what do we owe the pleasure?
I have something I need to discuss with you. A matter of some delicacy. I fear that I have been a victim of larceny. I cannot find my New Year's resolution.
What?
Yes, I resolved that I was going to stop being a busybody and trying to run other people's lives and making sardonic but terribly witty remarks at the close of every scene. But now I don't know what happened to my resolution.
Yeah, nor do I.
That is strange. Papa and I are both missing our New Year's resolutions as well.
Have you spoken to Garson about it?
Garson,
Yes, my lord.
something odd is going on. All of our New Year's resolutions seem to have gone missing. Look into it, will you?
Yes, my lord. My lord, I've checked with the kitchen staff, the housekeeping staff, the upstairs staff, the downstairs staff, the little landing between the upstairs and the downstairs staff, the nanny, the footman, the chauffeurs, the head gardener, the undergardener, the groundskeepers, the stable hands.
All right. What did they say?
I'm afraid no one has any idea what happened to the resolutions, my lord. However, I have taken the liberty of engaging a private investigator to help.
A private investigator here at Upton Abbey?
Oh, Papa, don't be so old-fashioned. Bring him in, Garson.
My lord, may I introduce Inspector Jacques Cluless?
How do you do?
Jacques Clueless. Are you French, Inspector?
No, your earlship. I am as English as a crumpet. I am descended from His Grace Fairly Clueless of Earl County. He was a duke.
Did you say a duck?
No, a duke.
A duck!
No, duke. Duke. That is right. He was the 5th Duke of Earl.
I see.
I must ask that no one leave Upton Abbey until I've had a chance to interview the staff. Or until the dramatic music starts playing, whichever comes first.
Inspector, allow me to introduce the staff. This is Mrs. Lewes, the housekeeper, Mr. Bass, Lord Grandtheft's valet, and the under-butler, Mr. Narrow.
How do you do?
I have also gathered the chambermaids, housemaids, kitchen maids, laundry maids, nursemaids, parlour maids, scullery maids, stillroom maids.
Well, you have just made my day. I see I am going to be very busy.
Yes, Garson.
The Colonel, my lord, he's still waiting to see you.
Well, he'll just have to wait a while longer. We've got to get to the bottom of this resolution business.
Inspector Clueless, my lord.
After conducting extensive interviews with all of the staff, I can now state beyond a shadow of a doubt that the culprit is the housekeeper, Mrs. Lewes, who has keys to every room in the house and who is also very strict with the maids.
I beg your pardon. I was away when each of the resolutions went missing.
That is right, which is why I can now positively state the criminal as Mr. Narrow, who is very standoffish with the girls, and because ominous music plays every time he appears.
It weren't me. I was out smoking every time.
Of course! That is why I know the thief was Mr. Bass, the valet, who has a criminal record, who is always the last person you would suspect.
I also have a link. They would have heard me coming a mile away.
Him.
My lord,
What is it?
it's Colonel Mustard in the library with a revolver.
Not now, Garson.
Wait, that is it. Now I see.
See what?
While searching the house, I stumbled upon some items which I could not put together. But now I understand.
What items?
A candlestick, a dagger, a lead pipe, a rope, a monkey wrench. They're very tiny, but they still could be very dangerous.
Where did you find them?
In the butler's pantry.
The butler's pantry?
Garson!
All right, it was me. I took the resolutions.
What do you know? The butler really did do it.
Yes, I did it to save Upton Abbey. Talk, talk, talk. That's all you people ever do. And these resolutions of yours would only make it worse.
I don't understand.
Of course you don't. You have the intellectual capacity of a garden rake. Awesome. Everyone in this family is a member of the Disaster of the Month Club. Hardly a week goes by without somebody dying or getting pregnant or committing murder or stumbling on a long-lost relative none of us have ever heard of before, but which nevertheless throws the future of Upton Abbey into doubt. Do you have any idea how boring this house would be if you all kept your resolutions and were nice to one another?
He may have a point there.
Of course I do. It doesn't matter. I'm tired of playing second fiddle to you lords and lunkheads. From now on, I'm running the show.
What? You don't mean...
That's right. A spin-off. It'll be called Everybody Loves Garson. The adventures of a heroic butler and the idiotic family that he looks after.
But you're the one who brought the inspector here.
Because I knew what a bumbling fool he was. I had no idea he'd stumble upon the truth.
You are not the first person to underestimate my undercover.
Never mind. Just give me those game pieces.
Of course. the candlestick, the lead pipe, the rope, the monkey wrench, and last but not least, the dagger.
Good heavens! I believe you've pierced his carotid artery, killing him instantly.
Well done, Clueless.
Ah, thank you. And now I must go to the vicarage. Someone has been murdered there, and my friend Miss Marple has requested my assistance.
Marple? What an odd name.
Why would anyone choose the name Marple?
Why, indeed. Just another one of Life's Little Mysteries brought to you by Marple's Maple Motor Oil for quick starts and tastier pancakes and waffles.
Marple's makes your car